life and health are two key foundations for human beings to achieve happiness. Throughout history, infectious diseases have imposed a great threat to human health. With continued advances in global modernization, the destructive impact of infectious diseases is also increasing. Since entering the 21st century, mankind has been ravaged by too many infectious diseases, such as SARS, MERS, H1N1, Ebola. These infamous viruses have killed tens of thousands of people over the past 2 decades. In 2020, the sudden outbreak of COVID-19 swept the globe. Of all the pandemics mankind has had to face throughout the past century, COVID-19 has had the widest impact on humanity. With the increasing number of infected people and fatalities, more and more people are starting to wonder if we have entered the era of frequent infectious diseases. Who will emerge victorious from the ongoing war, which has spanned for more than 10,000 years, between mankind and infectious diseases? The most powerful weapon for humans to fight against diseases is science and technology. It is impossible for mankind to overcome disasters and epidemics without scientific development and technological innovation. From origin tracing, prevention, diagnosis, treatment, control to decision-making, science and technology have empowered us every step of the way. This scene impressed many people. In early 2020, when COVID-19 broke out, Wuhan was China's hardest-hit city. People first, lives first. In order to save lives, Huo Shenshan Hospital and Lei Shenshan Hospital in Wuhan were constructed in just 10 days. And with the support of 5G communication, hundreds of millions of netizens were able to tune in and observe the China speed of their construction. At the same time, the 5G base station was also put into use to help curb the epidemic. 5G-aided remote CT scans enabled the 2 newly built makeshift hospitals, Huo Shenshan and Lei Shenshan, to conduct teleconsultations and even remote surgery with hospitals across China to treat COVID-19 patients. Teleconsultation is an important application of science and technology because it can be used to promote the intelligent development of the healthcare industry. It effectively blocked the spread of the epidemic, eliminated the risk of infection for medical staff, and mobilized the best medical resources from all over the country, reducing the workload of medical staff in Wuhan. The development of science and technology has provided us with the prerequisites needed to comprehensively understand and control infectious diseases. 5G communication technology enables hospitals across the country to work together and build a barrier to fight off epidemics and protect lives. It has also ushered in notable improvements in epidemic prevention and control compared with that of SARS in 2003. With the development of scientific technology, epidemic prevention and control has become a contest between sci-tech and the virus. In this unprecedented war against the epidemic, promptly isolating the novel coronavirus from the sample, measuring its whole genome sequence, and then developing a nucleic acid testing kit and vaccine to inhibit the transmission, has become a primary task in securing victory over the virus. Chen Wei, an academician with the Chinese Academy of Engineering and a researcher at the Institute of Military Medicine under the Academy of Military Sciences, has long been committed to the research of biohazard prevention and control. She participated in the prevention and control of SARS in 2003, Ebola in 2008 and other major epidemics. Her team developed a vaccine for Ebola in 2014, and her research of anthrax has played a significant role in China's defense against terrorism, biological and chemical attacks and public health emergencies. In the critical moment of epidemic prevention and control, Chen Wei and her team raced against time to accelerate the research and development of the vaccine. Compared with the fight against SARS 17 years ago, the distinct characteristics of the digital age have been apparent in the battle against COVID-19. With the popularization and application of cloud computing, big data, 5G and other new generation technologies, a large number of behavioral tracks have been digitized, which laid a foundation for the scientific and accurate prevention and control of the epidemic. Proactive planning of scientific and technological development can help us better face the challenges of the pandemic. Big data can run faster and further than man, and sometimes even outrun the evolvement of situations. On February 11, 2020, Hangzhou took the lead in launching the Health Code. The Health Code is based on real data, which is declared online by citizens or people who have returned to work. After being reviewed by the background supporters, a personal QR code can be generated. The QR code can be used as an electronic certificate for a person entering or leaving a city. One only needs to get one code generated for movement in one city. The introduction of the Health Code has ensured citizens safe travel, enabled more migrant workers stranded at home to return to work, enabled urban and rural areas across the country to resume work and production in an orderly manner, and accelerated the overall economic and social recovery. Life and health are better safeguarded by the power of science and technology. Faced with the raging COVID-19, we now have more new means for prevention and control. When new technologies such as AI and big data are gradually integrated into our lives, we also have more weapons to fight against the epidemic. With the further development of science and technology, it is hoped that in the near future, when public health emergencies arise, there will be more magic technological forces to deal with them, so as to better protect the health and happiness of human beings.